Hey folks, this is Brad with Reese Valley Farm. Just wanted to give you a little bit of information on what we feed our dogs, as well as any pups that are born here on the farm. So we use a value pack. It's the free 2212. And we do that for a couple of reasons. One, it is a heavy meat mix, and so we prefer that for our dogs. And then also, it is free of any corn, wheat, gluten, or soy. So a lot of those fillers that the big box stores, they sell. And so we get this dog food from our local feed store. It's a small business, so we love supporting them, while at the same time, they're one of the only folks in the area that have this. And so we typically stock up on 7 or 8 bags at a time when we go, just to make sure that we have enough and don't have to run back and forth, because it is about 20 miles away. But we use this for all stages of life, so adult all the way down to puppy. And we start feeding our pups this mix at 4 weeks old, and we do that free, so they can have as much as they want. You just have to soften it with warm water, and they can eat it starting at 4 weeks. As long as they also have plenty of fresh water available, they should be totally fine. Again, this is recommended at 4 weeks. It's also recommended if you're not starting your dogs on this. So if they don't start on this as pups, it does take some time to get them used to it, only because it doesn't have all those fillers that the dogs may be used to if they're eating some of the stuff from the big box stores. So it does take a little bit of time mixing this in with their other food, but you can transition a dog over to this. But all the pups that come from our farm are started out on it, so they should be totally fine if you want to continue that. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to switch over to whatever brand you may be using. But I wanted to give you this information, that way you had it and could prepare before your puppies come home, or you could just kind of see what's going on here at our farm and know what we feed our dogs and our pups. Speaking of, here's a new little guy that's an addition to the farm. This is Samson. He's going to be a new stud here probably in a 1.5 years or so. And so we're excited about him coming to the farm. And there's Hermione and Molly. Hermione's a new mama that came to the farm, and Molly just had her litter about 6 weeks ago, five or 6 weeks ago. So she's out and about exploring, and we're going to do a few more chores, but I just wanted to provide this information for you, so that way you had it just in case you had any questions about what we're feeding our animals. Thanks.